Honey, I'm home.
Oh, hi. Good. Guess what I made for dinner tonight?
What?
Reservations.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't smell anything burning.
Well, if I had made that roast lamb like I promised, I wouldn't have burnt it. I mean, it might have been good, but I didn't make it because I couldn't go shopping. I ran out of money.
Well, what happened to the money that I gave you?
The drugstore, the gardener, the dry cleaning happened. I mean, it just goes.
Oh. Well, why didn't you take this money? I keep the housekeeping money in the desk drawer now.
Now you tell me.
Well, I figured that you'd find it. You've never had any problem in the past.
Well, I'll find it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You were really counting on that meal, weren't you, huh?
Yeah, I was, but I'll order lamb chops at the restaurant.
Cool.
What? What is this? Do we have company?
Oh, that's Frank Cooper's stuff. He had a fight with Elaney, and his family's on the Elaney side, so...
Blake, so you mean we could come home and find Frank Cooper on our sofa?
Well, maybe not. I mean, maybe he'll find a better place.
This is like being back in college when ex-boyfriends crashed my chick's pad.
Your chick? I'm your chick? Well, no, this is different because way back then you were totally frustrated and insecure, and now you are fulfilled and happy because you know that you're totally loved, don't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, dear, I do.
And you have spoiled me for every other man because when I think about all the idiots I used to go out with and I compare them to you, I can't imagine what I saw in them.
Oh, how about a handsome face, some curly hair, little Spalding money?
Please, especially Alan Michael. I could never be interested in him that way again.
Mama chick.
Ross and Blake, hi. This is Herb and Rhonda.
Hello, Blake.
Hi. No, I'm Ross.
Ross. Yeah. So you have...
I was just telling them that I'm going to be cutting back my operation at the design studio so I can help Vanessa out at Lewis Oil. She wants to spend more time at home with the baby.
Ah.
Vanessa is my stepmother, and she runs the family business.
Does that mean you won't be able to finish my wedding gown?
Oh, no, Blake, your dress is a done deal.
I gather you've been busy holding Elaney's hand.
You've been talking to Frank?
I thought you were over her, Alan Michael. Why would you do this to yourself?
I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't do for any friend. Besides, Elaney was my wife, remember?
Yeah, so was I. Are you comforting her the same way you comforted me when I thought I'd lost Ross?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Thanks, Alan Michael. Nice to know you save your dishonorable intentions for me.
Come on, you know what I mean. Elaney's different.
I know. She always was. I just don't want to see you get hurt, that's all.
Look, I don't want anything from Elaney. We've become very close friends these past few months. I've spent a lot of time at the diner because of Lucy, and Frank has even started to accept our friendship. It makes sense that I'm there for her now.
Okay, as long as you understand that she loves Frank. And eventually, they're going to work this out.
That's exactly what I've been trying to tell her.
See, I understand you, Alan Michael. I'm a lot like you in many ways. And there are certain people that we just have to stay away from, and not because they're bad, it's just because they're dangerous. It's kind of like a drink for an alcoholic. Just don't get hooked on something you can't kick.
Ross, I'm sorry to disturb you during dinner.
Oh, no, that's all right. Is there anything wrong?
Well, remember when you said that Vanessa wouldn't use Dylan's prison thing in court? Russ, do you think I would be better off just breaking up with him anyway?
No, I mean, why? Dylan's prison record reflects badly on the Lewises, not you, at least in my opinion. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to talk to Josh and Vanessa, see if anything has changed. The mere fact that Josh threatened you shows how much strain they're under.
Well, it's been no picnic for me either.
Oh, I know that, Bridget. I really admire your spirit.
Russ, will you just promise me that no matter what you hear, you'll still stick by me?
Yes, of course I'll stick by you. Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
The office is closed. No more business today. Excuse us, Bridget, but I'm taking my hardworking fiancé home to bed where he belongs. Say goodnight, darling.
Good night, darling.
Good night.
Oh, Detective Cutter.
Hi, Mr. Mahler.
Did you know that Paulie Hardman was here tonight? Are you having any luck connecting him to the stolen money?
Yeah, we're getting close. You'd be surprised with some of that loot's turning up.
Good night.
Think. You gotta put it in the right spot. But Marla can't find it. They'll find it when they search. Right. Here's for your good housekeeping. Okay, not enough. More. Oh, yeah.
Fabulous. Frank didn't sleep over. It means we have the whole house to ourselves.
I am not going to pretend that I'm disappointed.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I don't want anybody inhibiting us because I have very big plans.
For the whole house?
Uh-huh.
You know, I still feel guilty, though, coming in here being so happy when most of my friends are swamped with problems.
Please. I think it's our turn to have good luck, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And I am. I am a very lucky man.
You are.
Getting luckier, by the way.
You are. Let me come over a little bit early.
It's all right. I was planning to work at home today anyway.
I will take full credit for that one.
Oh, thank you, honey.
This one has been going to the office before the birds get up, and he hasn't been coming back until this bird's been asleep.
Well, I do my best work when I'm alone.
I wouldn't say that, honey. See you later.
All right.
Ooh, is it hot in here?
Yes. So, what did you want to talk to me about?
Well, you remember how you said that Vanessa wouldn't bring up the whole thing about Dylan's past in court because it wasn't fair?
Right.
How's this for fair?
Bridget, who took these photos?
Obviously someone from Vanessa's side.
No, Vanessa would have had to authorize this. This is not her style at all.
Well, maybe you just don't know her as well as you thought you did.
Oh, man. Where did you get these?
It doesn't matter.
Bridget.
What matters is that these are going to make Dylan and I look very bad in court.
Where did you get these photographs?
From Roger.
Of course, it had to be.
But he got the negatives from Josh.
Well, Josh just hand them over to him?
No,
Why would he do that?
didn't just hand them over to him, but Roger got them from him somehow.
Roger probably took the photographs himself.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, too. And then when I really thought about it, okay, if he had taken the pictures himself, why would he give me a copy? And what would Roger have to gain if I don't get custody of Peter?
I don't know. But I'm sure as hell going to find out.
Hey, where you going?
I'm sorry. There's something I got to take care of.
Well, that's what I was planning on doing, really.
Well, I'll be back in a couple of hours.
But it's lunchtime, Ross.
Honey, I'm full. You've been feeding me all morning.
No, food was not what I had in mind. Come here. Come
Blake,
here.
I have to go and see Vanessa.
Right now?
Yeah, right. You know, when I took this custody case, I knew it was going to be difficult, but I had no idea it was going to get this ugly this soon.
Ugly? Why is it ugly?
You know I can't discuss this with you.
Okay, fine. Go if you have to go, really, but I just want you to know something, that when you get back, there will be a massage, a jug of wine, and moi.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll be back soon. Oh, hi, Frank. Come on in. I have to go, but look, I hope things are going better for you.
All right. Thanks, Ross.
Hey, can I offer you some lunch?
No. Get it, Billy. Thanks.
I take it that you didn't spend the night in your conjugal bed, did you?
Would you believe an uncomfortable red leather booth at the diner?
I remember that booth. That wasn't so uncomfortable.
funny, Blake. How about this one, huh? Elaine's family came in this morning.
From Greece? Without any warning?
Yeah. Yep, her two brothers and her grandmother.
Yo-yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. The grandmother from hell.
Yeah. Come on, she really isn't that bad. But I'm glad they came, though.
I'll bet.
No, really. Elaine doesn't want them to know about her little problem here, and, well, at least she's talking to me, and that's a hell of a lot better than yesterday.
Yeah, but when they leave...
Blake, it's a start, okay? And I'm gonna take your advice. I'm not gonna push her. I'm gonna let her go at her own pace.
So, basically you have Elaine pretending, Yaya giving you the evil eye, while the brothers break plates. Sounds enchanting.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times I've wanted to push them out the door so I can just grab Elaine and make her understand, you know?
But you remembered what Auntie Blake said, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Look, I came to change my shirts.
Oh, it's in the closet.
Thanks. Can you believe they're throwing us an anniversary party?
Oh, you're kidding.
No. Hell of a way to spend your first anniversary, isn't it? Pretending to be a couple. It's not exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah, that's really scary. I mean, for me, too. You and Elaine, you're the king and queen of romance. If you guys couldn't make it, what chance do a couple of commoners like me and Ross have?
Come on, give us both a little bit more credit, will you?
Well, you know me, Frank. I always drink from a half-empty glass.
Don't you forget about the past, okay? You and Ross are going to be fine. And don't you dare write off Elaine and me either. Because we're going to work out. I'm going to make us work out.
Okay, make sure that accounting gets a copy of that O'Connell contract. And, cancel my lunch.
I did. An hour ago.
Really? I lost track of the time.
By the way, some reporter, producer from one of those TV news magazine things called, and he's doing something on adoption cases.
You know what to say. No interviews, not to anybody. Thank you very much.
Vanessa!
What?
I need to talk to you.
Wanda, it's okay. You and I can finish what we need to talk about later.
Are you responsible for these?
What? Where did you get a hold
I
of
guess that
these
answers my question.
No, wait a minute. I thought I burned the only copies
I
of
can't
these
believe it,
things.
Vanessa. I cannot. I thought for sure that you knew nothing about this.
I didn't. Sid had these taken without my knowledge.
Oh, come on. You set the ground rules for your attorney. What did you tell Sid? Anything goes?
No, I did not. Did you? I mean, he always tells me that that's how he learned everything from you.
In this case, I should take a few pointers from my student.
What are you talking about?
You know what they say about people in glass houses.
Are you referring to me? Because if you are, you don't have anything to worry about. I mean, everything in my past is known because every reporter in town is sifting through it.
But they don't know everything about you the way I do they, Vanessa? And if you suggest in court that Bridget is an unfit mother because of an incident like this, I won't hesitate to bring out certain incidents from your life.
What? What are you saying?
The ball's in your court.
Are you threatening me?
No, I am doing my job. Just like your attorney is doing a job on you.
I don't believe this. Ross, think who we are. Think what your daughter would say if she knew that her father was threatening to slander her mother in court.
Well, thanks to you, Vanessa. Dinah hardly thinks of me at all. I didn't want a fight like this. But if you start it, I'll finish it. And I won't back away from anything.
As far as I'm concerned, Tangier is the only candidate for the job. Besides, we're both part of the Women Hate Us Club, right? So.
Even though I have no friends, I hate the name of your club. So we're talking maid of honor here.
Well, yes, we were derailed by that shouting match at the country club before she could give me her answer.
Well, this one should be perfectly safe, I think.
Well, I'll do it. I've never been a bridesmaid before, but I'll do it.
Oh, good. Neither have I. I think women are afraid I'm going to steal their prospective husbands to be or so. You don't like Ross, do you?
Well, I do think he's really cute. I'm kidding. Don't get that look on your face, I promise.
Very good. I was just checking.
How many prospective husbands have you stolen?
Okay, Ross, which one do you like?
Oh, no. No. You're not going to get me with this little trick.
Hold on, this is not a trick. Come on, just
really?
pick one.
Okay. Which one did you pick? Then you like the other one.
Am I really gonna marry this guy?
That's one way to go.
Listen, tell me something. Why would Mindy agree to lend you a dress for my wedding of all places?
Well, I guess I kind of forgot to tell her it was your wedding. That it was a special occasion.
Good.
Yeah, well, I think it's a special occasion, but then again, I'm the groom.
Yes, indeed. But it is a special occasion for me. See, I told Blake I've never been a maid of honor before.
Really?
Last time I was all dressed up and dignified, I was standing next to somebody with bad skin and sunglasses explaining that his arrest in Tokyo was simply a misunderstanding.
Sounds fabulous.
Blake told me that you used to work for several rock stars.
In a previous life, thank God.
Oh, man, you must have some stories to tell.
Well, there was that one time I had to charter a plane to fly to Marrakesh for the weekend. Oh.
Did I come in a bad time?
Yes,
Yes?
I have company. And then after that, I have to organize my spice rack, so if you'd like to come back in December, that'd be real nifty.
Well, you know, believe it or not, I might be able to help you with that spice rack. You see, my mother was a heck of a cook, and she taught me all about spices from A to Z. For instance, turmeric. I mean, you ever heard of that?
Yes.
It's right up there with tarragon. And,
Why didn't I think of this before?
What?
These two. You know, Tangy and Mr. Dragnet here. This is a perfect contrast, you know, the dark, the light. It's fabulous.
Well, who cares what they look like together if she can't stand the sight of him?
Oh, that can turn on a dime, remember? They just need to be left alone. Tangy, we have to go. I left the dinner in the oven and it's drying out, so I'm sorry. Well, we just have to go, and it's very nice to see you, Detective Cutter. Why don't you take my drink? I didn't touch it. Enjoy it. Have fun. Bye.
Yeah. Sorry to rush out. Detective, I want to make...
Come on, Rob.
Good night.
Mr. Mahler?
Well, you're not gonna really drink that, are you?
Oh, goody. It's another early wedding dress. This is fabulous. Do you think we're too nervous? I mean, shouldn't we be nervous? I mean, giddy.
Blake, you gotta cheer up, okay? No, I'm not worried. I'm not nervous. I'm not giddy. I'm not anything.
Are you serious? I mean, there's nothing, I mean, not a doubt or anything that tortures you at like 3 o'clock in the morning?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. You know, after we get married, she'll open up some frozen yogurt franchise and sample all the profits until the only thing she can fit into is a big orange moo-moo.
Orange is good. It's one of my favorite colors.
Are you telling me that there's nothing I could succumb to that would just fill your heart with terror?
Nope, nope. You don't terrify me nearly as much as you used to.
When did I terrify you?
When we first started going out, honey. I was in a cold sweat all the time, wondering what was going to come out of your mouth when we were in mixed company. And then every time we went into an elevator, I just assumed you were going to press a stop button and strip to your skivvies.
But you liked that, didn't you?
I liked it, yeah. I really did like it.
You miss that, don't you? I mean, you wish that we could go back to those hair-raising days, right?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. You know, it's really ironic. Don't you think it's ironic? I mean, after all the nagging and the lecturing, and finally I'm this nice girl, and now you're bored. I'm serious, Ross. How many times have you said, Blake, just sit down, count to 10 before you say or do anything that comes into your head? How many times have you said
Honey, I'd have to check my notes, all right? But I wasn't criticizing you. And I certainly wasn't mourning the death of your spontaneity.
Oh, yes, you were. You think I'm dull now. Now you know exactly what to expect from me. Oh, hell, maybe I should just go out and break a few laws. That way we won't wake up on our wedding day and find out you changed your name and moved to Argentina like one of the Nazis.
Nobody's going to Argentina. We're going to sit down. We're going to have our fried chicken. Eat this.
Gee, I don't know, Ross. I mean, it's awfully messy, this fried chicken. Maybe I should just strip to my skivvies so I don't get grease all over my clothes. Oops, I'm sorry. I don't do that kind of thing anymore, that madcap kind of thing. So, which would you prefer to munch on, Ross? A breast or thigh? Whoops. I did it again, didn't I? I didn't mean to be suggestive, really. I didn't. That would be my old fun self.
Blake, for the love of Pete, would you just stop it, all right?
I mean, heaven forbid I did something very silly, like, oh, I don't know, say, drop this piece of chicken down my shirt and make you fetch it.
Don't do that, Blake.
Why did you get extra crispy? Stop it! It's not funny.
Yes, it's not. How can you say that you've changed, honey? You get irrational faster than anybody I have ever known. And I admit that I can start an argument and I don't even know that I've done it, all right? So there, we're just as infantile as we ever were, maybe worse.
I know. And that's why I love you.
Yeah. I can't imagine a day when I'm not loving you or not wanting to strangle you at least just once.
Oh, I hope you're not just saying that.
Oh, no, honey, no.
Good. I would ask if that was a gun in your pocket, but I think we both know it's a drumstick.
I could get it if you like.
Would you? I would be so grateful.